Okay, let's try this again. So if you watched episode 2, I attempted to try this threshold workout and somehow managed to pick up a hamstring niggle in the warm-up. We're going to give it another go. So the plan today is 3 times 7 minutes at threshold pace, a 1k warm-up and cool down, and a 3-minute jog float in between as a bit of a recovery. I'll get the first rep done. It's the world's hottest evening in the UK, it's about 23 degrees, so I'm not great with heat, but we'll see how it goes. I'll check in after the first rep, give you a bit more detail. First rep done, and like I said, the aim and the focus of this session is threshold. I'll put these on screen. My current threshold pace between LT1 and LT2 is 4 minutes flat per K and 4:22 I think it is per K. So for each of the reps I want to get in that window there between 4:05 and 4:22. So yeah, 4:15, I think 4:16 for the first rep, which I'll take. And like I mentioned before, this is an area I need to work on. Threshold, I'm not running this zone all that often, unless I'm going for like a 10k PB, which again is few and far between, or maybe the odd interval or 1k or 2k rep, but again not really structured enough. So yeah, today I'm starting with 3 times 7 minutes, right there between that LT1 and LT2 pace. So I'll do actually a vlog on threshold training for those that aren't fully aware of what it is. My easy running hints vlog seems to be quite popular, so I'll do a threshold one to help people understand what threshold training is. So 2 more reps to go. I'll check in after next one. I've got just under a minute left of this float recovery, and I'll roll straight into the next rep. Second rep done, 4:15 per K, mile conversion on screen. Yeah, I'm surprised how good I'm feeling at the minute. I thought I was going to be feeling much worse running at threshold in this kind of heat, but yeah, touch wood. 1 more rep to go, and I'll do a bit of a debrief. Happy with that. 4:14 per K average for the last rep, conversion on screen. But yeah, the plan was between 4:05 and 4:22 for each rep. I did 4:16, 4:15 and a 4:14. Pretty happy with how that felt. I'll get this float done and I'll check in and recap at the end. Okay, threshold workout done, and yeah, I'm delighted with how that's gone. Delighted with the paces I managed to hold, the heart rate I managed to maintain, and actually how controlled that actually felt. I was a bit anxious pre-workout how tough it's going to be, having obviously not really focused on threshold much, knowing I need to improve it, and also knowing that one of my 2 major weaknesses in running is hills and heat. Luckily there was no hills tonight, but there's definitely some heat. But yeah, no, it felt really controlled throughout. Like I said, the aim was to hold in that threshold zone. So for me at the minute, it's between, like I say, 4:05 per K is the LT2 cut-off point, and LT1 being 4:22ish per K. Again, conversion on screen for miles, that was the window I wanted to hit. And yeah, I got every rep in there, 4:15, 4:16, 4:14. But yeah, very happy with how controlled that felt. I obviously had to give a bit of impetus, but I wasn't really straining or pushing too hard, which was a good sign, especially in this heat. I thought it might be a bit more intensive, a bit more draining, but thankfully it wasn't. And obviously I also had to keep an eye on my heart rate. So again, my threshold heart rate is about 165. Once I go above that 165 threshold, that's when the lactic acid starts to be overproduced. So yeah, I wanted to try and keep below that. I think on the first rep it was fine, I didn't check that. Second rep it peaked at 162, and then on the last rep I think it peaked at about 166, but maintained around 164. So happy with that. Yeah, I'm delighted with how that's gone. Like I said, the plan is now to obviously increase the length of the reps and increase the amount of reps as well, and in other words, try and get better at holding that threshold pace for longer. And I will do a full threshold vlog and do a bit more detailed analysis of what threshold running is, what are the threshold zones. I won't nerd out too much on this one, but yeah, happy with that. Buzzing to be back. Like I say, all the niggles have cleared up now. If you watched episode 2, like I said, I've been nursing an Achilles issue 2 weeks ago. Then it was a hip issue. I think that was compensation from my Achilles. Maybe my hips took more of the impact, and then weirdly I got a hamstring niggle last week. So yeah, all that's cleared up. Really happy with how that's gone. Really happy with how I felt on that run in the hot weather. Maybe I'm getting fitter than I thought I was. But yeah, we're going to crack on now for the next couple of weeks. I've got about 2 weeks left before I go away on holiday. So yeah, I'm going to crack on, intensify the training. I'll try and squeeze in a half marathon time trial as well on the end of this, just to see what's come of it. But again, it's not as intensive as Mission 40. I'm not going to put too much pressure on. I just want to get one in prior to going away, because when I get back I'll be diving straight into the marathon block. So obviously the better my half marathon is, prior to that, obviously the higher the ceiling for the marathon. But again, I'm going to try and pitch that at an appropriate level, not go too mad and try and get like a crazy ambitious time. Or I do want to enjoy the process. The marathon training is going to be intense enough. Anyway, I'll stop rambling, I'll wrap it there, but look out for a couple more episodes of training in the next couple of days. And also I'll try and get out and do a half marathon time trial as well, just to wrap up the half time series. It's been a bit disrupted, but we roll with the rough and the smooth. Can't all be good. But yeah, all the best for your running. Good luck to anyone running the Chester half. I think that's next week, but I don't know when this will publish, so it might be a couple of days after this publishes. So yeah, all the best for that, and I'll probably get down there actually on the day and watch a bit of the Chester half marathon. It's my local, obviously one of my local races, so I'll get down and probably get a bit of footage. But yeah, I'll wrap it up there. Happy running. I'll see you all on the next one.